What's up, friends? Welcome back. Sorry I've been gone for a little bit. I had a sinus infection that had me broken down pretty hard, but I got some meds. I'm coming back and I got some free time to do some adjustments to the vehicle. So, do you guys hear this noise in your WRX or STI? Fan speed is on its lowest setting. You guys hear that noise? It's driving me crazy. What that noise is the blower motor for the AC heating system. It's driving me crazy at low speeds when the car itself is not very quiet with the exhaust and the high wind or high road noise and stuff, but that noise, for some reason, whatever the frequency is, just gets in my ears and drives me crazy. It's most noticeable at low speeds with the radio on a small to medium volume level, and not a whole lot of obviously wind noise or vent noise. The blower motor is still running. It's got the auto AC, so the blower motor is kind of like always on, and a lot of times it gets it to whatever temperature you would like it to be at, and then kind of just hangs out in this like low speed setting. Well, the low speed setting, the fan is still turning, and the fan makes this like, it's not super loud, but it's just like this, whatever the frequency is, or whatever the I don't know how to describe it. It's like almost like a little insect inside the blower motor, and it drives me crazy. So I did some research on the internet, and turns out that a lot of Subarus have been having this issue. Dealers have replaced the unit, and people say it's the same unit, so you get the same problem in the next blower motor. Some dealers you go and they have you take out basically another car, so WRX or STI or whatever, and people get in it and say it makes the same exact noise. So I started trying to dig a little bit further, what's really the best solution to fix this problem. And turns out the 2013 Subaru Crosstrek had a lot of these complaints. 2014, they came out with a part that became standard on the Crosstrek to resolve this issue. And what it is basically a plastic trim panel that fits underneath your dash and covers the blower motor. It's got a piece of insulation on it and helps block out the noise. As it turns out, the Crosstrek is basically a lifted Impreza. This is basically a small, squatty, sporty Impreza. The dashes are very similar, if not identical, and this part may just fit our WRX/STI of this gen. So let's check out the part and install it. So this is the part. If you can see, it's a piece of plastic, and it has this floppy piece of insulation on it. Looks like a quick fix from Subaru, right? They had a problem, they improvised and figured out a solution. So my hope is that this is gonna cover up that little bit of excess noise, and basically it's probably the easiest mod you're ever gonna do. It comes with one clip installed, I don't know why, and you have to basically buy 2 extra clips. This part itself is $35-ish, depending on the dealer. You can order it online, maybe a little bit cheaper, $30-ish, and then the clips are like $1.50 each. So let's call it $40 for the mod, and let me show you how to put it in real quick and see if it works. Let's do it. So this is under your passenger footwell. This here is the blower motor and fan and everything. You can see there's no cover under here. There's just all like wiring and stuff exposed. So actually I don't mind this fix if it does truly fix the problem, because it actually cleans this up a little bit. So basically what we're gonna do is figure out how this fits in. Looks like it hooks the carpet here and here. Let's see. This slides up. So the holes line up. That's cool. That's a good sign. That clips in. That clips in and that clips in. Let me get the clips and we'll try it out. All right, so clips, these are the little things that are like $1.50 each, which is fairly ridiculous, but if it does what it needs to do, I'm all right with it. All right, so that fits there. This piece fits here. All the clips are in. There's no other place. There's a little lip here that this thing sits on. Looks good. Might be I don't know if that's the light. Looks like the shade of black might be just a tiny bit different, but honestly, from, you know, passenger level, we sit up. Hold on, I'm stuck on something. We sit up, you'll never see it. Even from the driver's side, you're not really gonna see that. So see how it sounds. Fan speed is the same, lowest as it goes. From this height, I don't hear anything, which is awesome. If you really listen, maybe you can hear it down in this area. Yeah, if you really get down in the footwell, you can still hear it, obviously, but it's still, the sound is still there, it's just behind this cover. All right, I'm not gonna lie, when I picked this up from the dealer early on today, I just kind of shoved it down in there and put one of the clips in to see kind of what it would do. And the results were pretty dramatic. If you really turn off all the sound, you know, if you're sitting at a stoplight, have the radio off, have the fan speed on low, and really listen, you can still hear it. But that's passable for me. Before I'd have the radio on and still be hearing it over top of the radio, and it would just drive me crazy. So it was way better. Basically, the drive home from work, which is after I had already driven the car a tiny bit, I didn't notice it at all, which is usually something that I notice every day when I'm sitting in traffic, and it's like the one thing about the car that was kind of annoying me and making me regret it a tiny bit. Everything else I love, so if I can fix this problem, should be good. The fitment was great, as you can see. The piece fit like it was meant to from the factory, so I'm assuming the Crosstrek dash is basically the same. It took me literally a minute to put it in. Took me more time to get it out of the wrapping than it did to install in the car. So I'm gonna put the part numbers in the description below. If you got a 2015 WRX Impreza or the STI, this should fit your car, or a 2013 Crosstrek and you have this issue. The part's available. This is my receipt right here. I paid $38 for the cover, and the clips were $1.14 each. I needed 2 of them. So $40 plus tax. I did look online. There's a website like Subaru Genuine Parts or something like that that stocks them, but they said like a 2-week lead time, I guess, because maybe it's becoming a popular part for the Crosstreks. For 40 bucks, well worth the price of admission. And like I said, it actually kind of cleans up underneath the dash anyway, because you got a cover here to cover all that crap that's hanging out usually. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And I'll see you soon. I'm starting to feel better with this freaking sickness that I've had for the past 2 weeks. So I got a couple videos I got to get done. Blake's Garage nominated me or tagged me to do a video. As well as I have like the Mishimoto radiator and all these like other BMW parts that I need to get in the car, because you know, it is at the end of February already. I basically have March, and then it's springtime and track season is starting. So I gotta get on it. All right, good seeing you guys. Take it easy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.